Join us in honoring the extraordinary lives of individuals who have left a lasting impact on our world. Each episode provides news, heartfelt tributes, and cherished memories of those recently departed. Subscribe to connect with a community that celebrates these remarkable lives, ensuring their stories continue to inspire and resonate far and wide. Al McCoy, who passed away at the age of 91 on September 21st, leaves behind an enduring legacy as one of the most cherished and impactful sportscasters in NBA history. Revered as the voice of the Phoenix Suns, McCoy announced games for an astounding 51 seasons from 1972 to 2023, establishing himself as the longest tenured broadcaster in the NBA. Born in 1933 in Williams, Iowa, McCoy developed a profound passion for sports and radio during his childhood, often tuning into broadcasts on his family's battery-powered radio and envisioning himself as a game narrator. His dream came to fruition in 1972 when he took on the role of play-by-play announcer for the Suns, where he seamlessly blended his love for broadcasting with his enthusiasm for basketball. Over the years, McCoy became a cornerstone of the Phoenix Suns' identity, capturing every exhilarating moment and heartbreaking loss with his unique style, memorable catchphrases, and boundless enthusiasm. His iconic calls like Shazam for three-pointers and Whammy for slam dunks are forever etched in the hearts of Suns fans and basketball aficionados alike. McCoy's influence extended beyond his unforgettable calls. He played a significant role in shaping modern sports broadcasting. His commitment, professionalism, and ability to convey the excitement of the game into listeners' homes endeared him to fans across the region. Throughout his illustrious career, he received numerous accolades, including the Curt Godoy Media Award from the Naismith Memorial Basketball Hall of Fame and a place in the Phoenix Suns Ring of Honor. Outside the arena, McCoy was a devoted husband, father, and friend, celebrated for his warmth, humility, and strong community ties. His legacy in Phoenix transcended basketball, and even after retiring from broadcasting in 2023, he remained a beloved figure. Al McCoy will always be remembered as a broadcasting titan, a pioneer, and a true icon of the game. Curt McCormack, a devoted public servant and environmental advocate, passed away at 72 after a remarkable career spanning over 2 decades in the Vermont House of Representatives. Born in 1952 in Queens, New York, McCormack's passion for environmental issues was evident from an early age. He chose a car-free lifestyle, famously biking to his chemotherapy sessions in his later years, demonstrating his commitment to sustainable living. His policy achievements were significant, including sponsoring Vermont's pioneering law to regulate ozone-depleting chemicals and playing a crucial role in the establishment of the Ethan Allen Express Amtrak service. McCormack's impact extended beyond legislation. His friendly demeanor and steadfast optimism earned him respect from colleagues on both sides of the political aisle. He championed a holistic transportation network, advocating for systems that benefited all Vermonters, not just those in the State House. McCormack's spirit of service continued through his volunteer work with foster children and international programs, including a stint with the Peace Corps in Senegal, where he helped develop waste management systems. His legacy endures in Vermont's environmental protections, improved transportation infrastructure, and the many lives he touched with his kindness and unwavering dedication to public service. J.J. Arms, a renowned private investigator from Texas, has passed away at the age of 92. Originally named Julian Armes, his life took a significant turn at just 11 years old when an unfortunate accident involving torpedo sticks resulted in the amputation of both his hands. However, Arms was undeterred and went on to achieve remarkable success against all odds. He graduated high school at the young age of 15 and later pursued studies in criminology and psychology through correspondence courses at New York University. Arms also spent 6 years as a contracted actor in Hollywood, working with 20th Century Fox. His most significant contributions came from his role as a private investigator based in El Paso. His agency, The Investigators, took on numerous high-profile cases, most notably the infamous kidnapping of Marlon Brando's son in 1972. Arms's distinctive persona, accentuated by his prosthetic hands, garnered significant public attention. In 1975, he earned recognition as one of People magazine's 25 most intriguing people, and the following year, the Ideal Toy Company released an action figure modeled after him, further cementing his place in pop culture history. In addition to his investigative career, Arms served 2 terms as a city councilman and was inducted into the Investigators Hall of Fame in 1998. He also indulged in unique hobbies, raising exotic animals like cheetahs and cougars. His life story is chronicled in his autobiography, J.J. Arms Investigator, which highlights his remarkable resilience and extraordinary journey. Raquel Blandon was a formidable lawyer, activist, and political leader in Guatemala, renowned for her pioneering role as the First Lady of Guatemala from 1986 to 1991 during the presidency of her husband, Vinicio Cerezo. She stood out as a symbol of strength and advocacy for women's rights and social justice in her country. Raquel Blandon was born on May 10, 1943 in Guatemala City, where she grew up and pursued a career in law. Her work extended far beyond the legal realm as she ventured into activism and politics, ultimately influencing significant social policies and initiatives. As the First Lady, she utilized her position to champion extensive social welfare programs, focusing on improving health, education, and welfare services across the nation. Landon's dedication to public service saw her candidacy as the vice presidential nominee for the renewed Democratic Liberty Party in the 2011 elections. This nomination underscored her enduring influence and commitment to her country's democratic processes and her vision for a more equitable society. Her personal life was marked by her role as a mother and a mentor, where she balanced her public obligations with private dedication to her family and friends. Blandon's warmth and generosity in her personal interactions complemented her public persona as a steadfast leader. Raquel Blandon passed away at the age of 81 due to sepsis. Her death in Guatemala City marked the loss of a prominent figure who had dedicated her life to the service of her nation and its people. Her legacy is preserved in the social reform she advocated for and the many lives she touched through her work in both public office and civil initiatives. Landon's contributions have left an everlasting mark on Guatemala's political and social landscape, inspiring future generations to continue her work in striving for a just and equitable society. Luther Kent, an iconic American blues singer from New Orleans, Louisiana, was celebrated for his powerful and soulful voice, complemented by the vibrant, horn-driven sound of his band, Luther Kent and Trick Bag. Kent's music was a masterful blend of swinging blues and the rich, rhythmic flavors of New Orleans R&B, making him a beloved figure in the blues community. Born as Kent Rowell in 1948, his vocal style was deeply influenced by legendary artists like Bobby Bland, Etta James, and Ray Charles. Kent's journey into music began early. At just 14 years old, he launched his professional singing career with a record released by Montel Records. In 1970, he joined the band Cold Grits, which was signed to Ode Records, though their recordings were never released. His career took a significant turn in 1974 when he became a member of Blood, Sweat, and Tears, touring with the band throughout that year. However, contractual obligations with Ode Records prevented him from recording with the group. In 1977, Kent embarked on a solo career, releasing his debut album, World Class, produced by S. Cy Frost at the legendary Abbey Road Studios in London and Applewood Studios in Colorado. By 1978, he had formed Luther Kent and Trick Bag with former Wayne Cochran bandmate and musical director Charlie Brent. The band enjoyed success throughout the 1980s and 1990s, releasing 3 albums that showcased their dynamic sound. Kent's musical journey also included a foray into gospel music, resulting in a 1996 album with John Lee and the Heralds of Christ, featuring renowned musicians like Alan Toussaint and Pete Fountain. In 2006, he toured Italy with Italian blues guitarist Robert Zonka, and their performances were immortalized in the album Magic Box. In addition to his solo work, Kent occasionally collaborated with the traditional jazz group the Dukes of Dixieland, appearing as a guest on selected dates and recordings. Luther Kent passed away on August 16, 2024, at the age of 76, leaving behind a lasting legacy of blues and R&B that continues to inspire and influence musicians worldwide. Billy Ed Wheeler, a celebrated songwriter and author, passed away at the age of 91 in Swannanoa, North Carolina, inducted into the Nashville Songwriters Hall of Fame. Wheeler was best known for writing the Grammy Award-winning hit Jackson, performed by Johnny Cash and June Carter in 1967. The song reached number 2 on the country charts and became a crossover success, also recorded by Nancy Sinatra and Lee Hazelwood, born and raised in Boone County, West Virginia. Wheeler spent much of his adult life in North Carolina, where he built a diverse career as a songwriter, recording artist, and playwright. He released 15 solo albums between 1961 and 2006, starting with his debut, Billy Ed USA. Though he recorded his own music, Wheeler's most famous songs were performed by other artists. In addition to Jackson, he co-wrote Coward of the County, a hit for Kenny Rogers, and his songs were recorded by legends like Elvis Presley, Bobby Darin, Neil Young, and Florence and the Machine. Beyond music, Wheeler was a prolific playwright. His play, Hatfield McCoys, has been performed annually in West Virginia since 1970, and other works include Young Abe Lincoln and Johnny Appleseed. Wheeler was also an accomplished author with several books and a poetry collection, Song of a Woods, Colonel. Wheeler's contributions to music and theater earned him numerous honors, including inductions into the West Virginia Music Hall of Fame and the North Carolina Music Hall of Fame. He held honorary doctorates from B College and Warren Wilson College, cementing his legacy as a versatile and influential figure in American culture. Paul Goldsmith was a trailblazer in American motorsport, celebrated for his prowess in both motorcycle and automobile racing. Renowned for his versatility and daring spirit, he captured 2 USAC Stock Car National Championships in 1961 and 1962. His impressive career also included winning the final NASCAR race on the historic Daytona Beach Road Course in 1958. Goldsmith first made a name for himself in motorcycle racing, famously seizing victory in the 1953 Daytona 200 for Harley-Davidson. Born on October 2, 1925 in West Virginia, Goldsmith moved to Detroit, Michigan during his formative years. He served in the Merchant Marine during World War II, and after the war, he embarked on a racing career that allowed him to excel in various disciplines. His foray into motorcycle racing began somewhat by chance in 1946, but he quickly rose through the ranks on the AMA circuit, gaining acclaim for his skill and dedication. Goldsmith's entry into stock car racing was marked by partnerships with legendary figures like Smokey Yunick and Ray Nichols. His unforgettable triumph at the 1958 Daytona Beach Road Course established him as the only driver to win there in both stock cars and motorcycles. Throughout the 1960s, he ruled the USAC stock car scene, achieving numerous victories and cementing his status as a fierce competitor. Beyond racing, Goldsmith was an avid aviator, often flying himself to events. After retiring from professional racing, he successfully ventured into business, managing ranches, restaurants, and the Griffith Merrillville Airport in Indiana. His passion for speed and adventure endured throughout his life. Paul Goldsmith passed away at 98 in Munster, Indiana, as the oldest living veteran of the Indianapolis 500. His legacy as a multi-talented racer continues to motivate new generations of motorsport fans. Breaking news: Roman Polanski's ongoing health challenges. In a surprising announcement, the renowned director Roman Polanski has revealed his ongoing battles with health issues. Famous for his cinematic masterpieces such as Rosemary's Baby and The Pianist, Polanski has endured various personal and professional trials throughout his illustrious career. Now at the age of 91, the legendary filmmaker is grappling with a chronic illness that has profoundly affected his daily life. Polanski, a towering figure in the film industry for over half a century, is currently facing significant health challenges. Reports indicate that he is contending with a debilitating condition that hampers his mobility and overall well-being. Despite these adversities, Polanski exhibits remarkable resilience, persistently pursuing his passion for filmmaking. His latest endeavor, an eagerly awaited film that delves into deep and meaningful themes, showcases his unwavering commitment to his craft and artistry. The director's health struggles serve as a poignant reminder of the fragility that even the most celebrated individuals can experience. As Polanski navigates these personal hardships, fans in the broader film community hold on to hope for his recovery, cherishing his extraordinary contributions to cinema. His enduring spirit inspires many, emphasizing that passion and dedication can prevail even in the face of adversity. Polanski's legacy is one of innovation and artistry, and his journey through these challenging times is closely followed by admirers worldwide. As we await further updates on Roman Polanski's health and his continued pursuit of creative endeavors, his story reminds us of the tenacity that lies within the heart of an artist. Stay tuned for more news regarding his condition and the latest developments in his remarkable career.